ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Complete to start this drive. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. A little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's great. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up the first down.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the game. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot. 36, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it. And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out. It's the big completion way down the middle of the field.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Yeah, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Pirates have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. The give to the left. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free unencumbered.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He fought him off for a while, and that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down. Right? They've got a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time
another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football.
It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness. Now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Henderson. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll move the tight end. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on the money. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's
First stop of the season.
The Flames send
First
out the
stop
punt
of the
unit.
season.
First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. We've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Gashes the heart of the knee. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Pirates.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. But I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to him.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chain.
crosses the 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Here's a little room there. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the last scrimmage quick, run it again.
Lots of times these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. You saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
On the option. Keeps it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ran for anything.
On the option. Keeps it on the option. He had no option.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and they're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Why am I dying?
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not.
Oh, that's what I'm
And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Clay. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Allen. Give him 9 on that one, sets up the 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Hamlet. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Pirates have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got a man in the middle. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Got room to work.
Coach is always hard about staying. of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Trying the left side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up second and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. The throw. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Going right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Coleman. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the head. Running inside. It's Hugo. 7-yard pickup on that one is now second and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's second and 3. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Pulls it in. It's Hugo. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
Might have a chance. Not enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
It's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Run inside. It's Udall. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Grab over the middle. It's Jackson.
This quarterback right now is he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Good completion on the out. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, stops right at the 50-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw it again. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 35. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And the try is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit when you're still at 11. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Henderson. Under fire. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. Big time pickup on that one. That time, as both teams head into the locker room, we're looking forward to a terrific second half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
And it's the 49ers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. It'll be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3.
Wants to throw on first down.
Here now some other games you may have interest.
Makes the grab down the left side. He's at the 10. And once he found open space, the band might as well stop playing.
And these offenses get the rim. They're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do. A lot of success.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. To the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got a man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
Punch! Iron! Venom! Doc!
He's looking to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, ECU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep it.
In there tackling that.
He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Under fire. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
When you talk about versatility of the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
On the ground with the counter.
I tried to switch stick on a run.
of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Working that wide receiver screen. And they add 6 more to the and trip to the house.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they finally get to this guy. He's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around. And I think they got used to it in the first half. And now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. So now it's second and long. The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down and the clock is not their friend.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Into the house. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Here in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Stop, bro. I couldn't do last week.
Fielded in the end zone.
This week, I can do it. Can't let him do this.
Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Let's see what they have done. This drive starts from the 29-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Hugo.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Calls his own number. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to run for it. Now he's still running. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. To the air. It's Henderson. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
If I didn't switch into this guy, then that makes sense.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Maybe not even.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Pirate offense will go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Find some time. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull him down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's a better job by this defense. And that's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those moves.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and effectively.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return. What a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the heat. And as he throws, picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
The throw to the outside is complete. That's a fumble.
Gotta be shitting me.
And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier. Boy, they did it right there.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
football back. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And the Flames with the 1st and 10. The option look. He'll toss it. There's a crease. They get him around, and not before they had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with us out to attack.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read.
Brings him to the open. Pay dirt. And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wouldn't let him loose it, even though it's a completion. They lost yardage. The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is going right. Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from. Try to grow from. A lot of things are going to show up that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And not a surprise, man. The biggest moment in the game on 4th down, gotta have it. They go back to the quarterback's legs. And the defense was absolutely not surprised. Been there, done that, bought the T-shirt. They saw it, they diagnosed it, they came downhill, and they